headliners. Devon Short in picture, the captain of their side. Several players to watch here, and who catches your eye in this roster, Phaedra Knight? We switch across to the Loggerheads side. Of course, Martin Yosefa, we know his return has been fantastic for them.
Yeah, Martin Yosefa is awesome, as well as Matai Leota, but Derek Adams, has been a force.
Welcome wherever you're tuning in from around the globe. This is the Premier Rugby Sevens. Christian Dutoy takes this as Jenkins hits him to the ground.
Yes, go.
Gallagher's been brilliant. Ian Brock Gallagher slides across field. Very tough customer to bring down to the ground. Yosefa is there for ruck support. A short line. Here they crack it on with Derek Adams. He goes into Rosh Deppersmith. Keeps possession for the Loggerheads, who beat the Experts 19-12 in the semi-finals. They've only played one final, was the inaugural event in Memphis, Tennessee last year. So it's been a long time coming for Matai Leota and his side. Back against the grain they go. Tim Fine barrels in. Ferocious contact. As Martin Yosefa, the Olympian, absorbs a couple, finds his eagle teammate in Matai Leota. Gallagher stringing it nicely together with Patrick Madden, the captain. Madden beats a couple. Leota there in support. He stripped through one. The headline is making all the tackles so far as Devon Short gets in, and he stops the momentum and gets the penalty. That is outstanding from the 24-year-old.
Take another look here. Keeps his feet active, but his teammates just aren't there in support quickly enough. And Short, just being very smart in this play, maintains his footing long enough to create the turnover. Dallin had a chance to catch up with Saleh Serevi before the game, and two things that he wanted his team to focus on were getting to the breakdown quickly and getting the ball out wide.
So this one not straight. They're going to reset. So the best sevens player to grace the field of all time, the Fijian legend Waisali Serevi.
Coach.
No, but there's the king of sevens, Waisali Serevi. Rugby royalty.
Set.
He's in the Hall of Fame alongside Phaedra Knight, who's next to me. And here come the Loggerheads now in green. There's Yosefa on the outside. Martin Yosefa dragging defenders with him. Able to bounce up to his feet to the 22. Ball spits free though, so Brady Rush has this one for the headliners. 0-0 in this championship final. Lucas Sheck. Sheck puts the kick. Oh, it's blocked off the head. It's okay. It's play on. Here comes Christian Dutoy against Jenkins. He gets rid of him. Dutoy still going strong. The man out of Pretoria, South Africa, wrestles Sheck to the ground. Fine. Goes across field to Brock Gallagher. What a step! That's outrageous! Ian Brock Gallagher and the dive! He's off the back end! Put that on the highlight reels. It is absolutely sensational.
When Brock Gallagher stepped left, he parted the Red Sea. I swear, that was just magnificent. What an impressive young man he is. All day long. Great block here with the head, but nevertheless a great block, and it gets out to the hands of Gallagher, and look at that, he turned his head looking in the other direction, and a little bit of acrobatics to finish the job.
That's what it's all about. The Canadian under-20 player Brock Ian Gallagher, remember the name. His father, Brent, coached rugby for more than 30 years. His mother, Stacey, retired at age 44. Well, that strike rate, Brock still has 20 years to go at his best. Rugby 7. 7-0, the Loggerheads lead the men's championship final. Deppersmith.
No, nothing.
With a good take for the headliners. Brady Rush, the New Zealand Sevens international. There in support is Devon Short. Nola Gold in Major League Rugby. Finds Jenkins on the outside. Jenkins goes in. Can't get around Yosefa. Flicks it. Keeps it alive really well. Shabazz is there. Shabazz putting on a show. Oh, it's the Canadians that have come good here in the cup final. And Shabazz, who turned 25 this week, has a response for the headliners.
That was a response indeed, but it was all set up by the jinky work of Jenkins. Short starting it here. Look at this footwork. Jenkins keeping it alive. Nice little pop-up. That support play. You got two outlets, 6 and 7 on the left and right. Good play.
5 now.
By the Canadian.
Shabazz Might have misread his bio. He's American. Even better. We can use him in this country. Ish Shabazz, who were knocked out by the Loggerheads in this tournament. Restart. Most important set piece in the game is Sevens. Naya Tapper snaps this one up, and there's space on the short side here for the Loggerheads, ranging around the outside. Great cover tackle coming in on Derek Adams. He flicks it back in the field of play. Brocky and Gallagher has it in his hands. It's slipped up beautifully. Back to Adams, tackled by Brady Rush into the 22. A penalty to the Loggerheads. Layuta wants to go quickly. All his numbers on the left-hand side with Detoy. Yosefo absorbs a couple, gets a miracle flick back in the field of play, and the captain, Paddy Madden, will step in. And it's a sensational try yet again from the Loggerheads. End-to-end stuff. They take the lead.
Yosefo is an absolute magician when he's going down in the tackle. He has the ability to literally pass that ball, sort of like a matrix move, and it gets, like you said, into the hands of the captain, and he is running straight for the post, making it an easier conversion, we hope.
From in front, Patrick Madden, the 23-year-old out of San Diego, California, raises the flags, 14 points to 12. With a final play in the first half, and Martin Yosefo has lit this tournament up. Man out of Honolulu, Hawaii, 32 years of age, still showing he is one of the best players in the world. Mani Tongawiya is on the field for the headliners, looking to spark some magic. He looks to lift here, but the kick doesn't go 10, so they'll take the penalty at the halfway line.
Scrum taken.
So Lucas Sheck has opted for a scrum here to tie in some defenders. So this could be interesting for the headliners. They can tie things up here with a converted try.
Yeah, that was just a really bad error by the Loggerheads. And again, you got to focus on those restarts. These are your basics, your giveaways. Make that ball go 10 meters so it's contestable and it's playable.
Bind.
Sheck to feed.
Set.
Cactus Lake, Saskatchewan is where he's from.
Standing up.
So scrum penalty. Sheck taps. Final play of the first half. Across field. Huge ball from Brady Rush to Jenkins on the outside. An excellent pass. Looking to free up his wing three-quarter. Just a short skidding grab there as Mani Tongawiya comes in and off their feet, so they give a penalty. And he picks it up. That might be a yellow card. Yes, it is. Interfering with the play. He must leave the ball alone, and that is a big mistake in the men's championship final. He needs to leave the field. He hasn't gone yet. Now he has. 7 against 6. Christian Detoy up the middle. He goes. Oh, he's like a skunk. They wanted nothing to do with him. And the Loggerheads have their third try in the final.
19.
And that one moment of distraction by the headliners means 5 points more against them. Great heads-up play by the Loggerheads.
No, 19.
Take the quick
It's
tap
be a yellow card.
and moving it quickly into the hands of Detoy. He splits the C's and puts it down right between the post.
Welcome back to Austin, Texas, Q2 Stadium. 2 plays in the Sidman for the headline. Paddy Madden on the right of your screen to get things going for the Loggerheads, who lead 21-7. Awkward-looking kick over the top to 5 players for the headliners. They decide to play this. Big contact again coming in there. Layuta is the one that makes the tackle. Back against the grain goes Tommy Clark, collegiate All-American from AIC. Loose ball. Jenkins comes in to clean things up for the headliners. They can ill afford to let in another score, but they give away a penalty, which could lead to an easy 5 on the right. Their numbers are plenty, and they box it in. They do. Dominic Yakovina, the 22-year-old out of Oceanside, cracks in the first try in the second half.
Yeah, Yakovina with the try, but the brilliant kickoff by Madden is really what started that, to put the Loggerheads deep into the territory of the headliners. And that was just, again, that's just textbook rugby. You got a mismatch, overload, whatever you want to call it. 5v7 eventually.
Patrick Madden again goes off. Cal Poly Rugby product and Rudy Skoltz finalist. Goes down to Lucas Sheck. He's very fast as the Canadian Rocket. Puts it to the boot, but rolls into touch. And they go quickly here to the Loggerheads. Quick play. Lovely little stepping in midfield. They go once more. Rael Jones on the park. Iakovina has a bit of space. Iakovina scored one already. Throws it at the top to Yosefo. Oh, this is entertaining, Sevens. And Derek Adams. He gets a score in the corner and salutes his family and friends.
Yeah, that was just a perfect trio. Iakovino showing a little bit of fancy handwork himself. Out to Martin Yosefo. Take a look here. Normally you'd see Yosefo throwing this kind of pass, and he's just got the wherewithal to know where he is. Out to Derek Adams. Well-deserved try by this young man. He has made so many things happen for these Loggerhead squad all day long. Finally gets his reward.
Well, yeah, 6 sisters, ranging from 3 to 31. All of them are watching here. 33 points to 7. Yeah, you certainly do. As Paddy Madden starts us off again. It's a huge restart. Brilliant kick over the 10-metre mark.
Backwards.
Headliners can't get possession back. They've got some players back on the field, but it stays with Madden. He throws a dummy in, fires a kick to Adams. It's a good-looking kick. Adams racing up here. He scoops this one up from Madden. He's in the corner. Oh, it's laundry day, and the defense have been left out to dry. Adams has a double in the final.
And Adams is limping off the field, but not before he scores a spectacular try. This beautiful grubber kick from Madden, and the sticky fingers of Derek Adams scoops it up, puts it down. We hope he's okay. He's grabbing that knee. They're back to full steam with 7. But since their fearless leader, Ty Nasi, left the match, it's just been a different team altogether.
Yeah, missing Adam Channel, Jerome Nale, and Colson Warner, and then injured Ty Inosa. 2 yellow cards didn't help their cause at all. Here's Shabazz, one of the shining lights in their side. Brady Rush waits for this one. But such a battle at the breakdown, and eventually comes up to Rush right now, New Zealand Sevens player. Headliners for the last few moments in this game. Lance Williams draws a couple, gets the offload away, and Cisco Lopez almost captures this one, does the referee. He's got his arm up, has Lopez. Tongawea. Oh, good fend from Mani Tongawea to the halfway line with Lance Williams. And now Tommy Clark. But the Loggerheads just show their supreme abilities, and this time on the defensive side.
Yeah, they've just been active, and that young man, Yosofa, is just, he's just great. He just does so much on both sides of the ball, but certainly a core cog in the wheel for this Loggerhead squad. He's just helped to open up so many opportunities for them.
Yeah, we saw standing.
Time's off, so we'll just set.
Player there was Derek Adams. There's Yosefo. Shout out to his wife Danielle and their little baby watching on. Proud Samoa.
Time's on.
So it's amazing. The experts won the inaugural event in the first 2 this year, and it's the Loggerheads that are looking to claim the John Prusmack Cup for the first time in history. Line out ball bounces up. Rumble across field, gets Yosefo at a big on. Yosefo is upended. Take that, says the headliners. Straight up the middle goes Iakovina. Ball's been stripped. Sheck, the Canadian rocket. Can he ignite something on the outside? Yes, he can. Lucas Sheck will go in for the headliners and have their second try.
Well, Sheck with the try, but it all started with Lance Williams. That beautiful offload. Take another look. He just fetches it to him, and just great individual effort. He kept those feet active, kept those feet pumping. Incredible balance.
No kick. No, Lucas. No kick.
Big try by Sheck.
Lucas Sheck is a wizard on the Harmonica. They say the Canadian rocket restarts things. Yosefo has it to close it out.
No, out Lance.
For the Loggerheads. Kick it out is the call from the touchline. Munoz goes into the contact. Penalty will be to the headliners. They'll have the final say here. Tonga across field to Depperschmidt. Depperschmidt throws a dummy. It's a lovely bit of work here for a try. It's beautiful to watch from Ross Depperschmidt and their headliners.
It's beautiful rugby played here by both of these squads, just not enough for the headliners. Depperschmidt has been fascinating all day long. That's a wonderful way for him to finish the season. And you see the show of sportsmanship from these teams. So amazing. Look at the excitement there. The youngster, Brocky and Gallagher and Terebi. I love it.
This kick goes to the side. So the Loggerheads are your champions for 2022. They'll lift the John Prusmack Cup. And let's go now and get a reaction straight away from Ashley Burge with Derek Adams. In the end, the Loggerheads lift the John Prusmack Cup here against their headliners. They were outstanding and are your champions for 2022.